Welcome back to the Patient Attraction Podcast. It's Tuesday, September 2nd. I'm Colin Receveur. I hope you had a great Labor Day. Today, I want to take a look at how you can profit by taking less money from your patients. Stay tuned. Think about the last time you took your car to the mechanic. Whether you're like me and you know a little bit about cars, or you asked your friends and researched the problem on the internet ahead of time, you probably had some idea of what was going wrong. It always impresses me when I walk into my mechanic and say, I think that squeak may be my water pump going bad, or he comes back and inspecting it and says, nope, it was just a belt, which is, of course, a much less expensive repair. Has the mechanic cost himself money? Well, in the short term, maybe yes. But in the long term, he's kept me coming back and trusting him that what he tells me is true. Now, what would have happened if I decided not to repair that water pump and took it to another mechanic who told me that it was just the belt? You think I ever would have gone back to that first mechanic? No, of course not. Anyone who will cost himself money shows that they want the long-term business more than short-term profit. There are ways that you can put this into practice too. Reverse testimonials are a perfect example of this. Let patients say what their concerns were up front in the testimonial video, because your potential patients have these same concerns. Price, pain, fear. Was that really necessary? By addressing the negatives up front, you're pulling in your prospective viewers. You're showing them that you're willing to talk honestly, and that builds respect and trust. The same thing is true if a patient with terribly crooked teeth comes in wanting Invisalign because he's embarrassed by his smile and otherwise not having any bite problems. If you perform 6-month smiles, you might recommend it instead. Same with veneers. If a patient comes in wanting veneers but has straight, well-shaped teeth, you might suggest teeth whitening instead. In both instances, a statement like, "I can give you what you want, but you really don't need that. The other procedure is less expensive and will solve your problem," shows patients that they can trust you since you've cost yourself money in the short term. Doing so also means you likely have a patient who will pay, stay, and refer. The stay and refer part will bring you more and better patients than you would have lost cashing in on that initial transaction. So you really are gaining long-term revenue by taking a short-term loss. Of course, if the patient insists on using a shotgun to kill a fly and insists on the more expensive procedure, well, then so be it. But you have ethically not oversold the patient despite his or her willingness to be oversold. I want to give you one more caveat to this discussion tomorrow. We'll talk more. Until then, keep moving forward.